Bible study, symbols, examples to learn. Jeremiah 3:16 says, "Then it shall come to pass when you are multiplied and increase in the land of those days, says the Lord, that they will say no more, the ark of the covenant of the Lord. It shall not come to mind, nor shall they remember it, nor shall they visit it, nor shall it be made any more." We're talking about the Ark of the Covenant. Ark of the Covenant had two cherubims, I don't know how to pronounce it right, surrounding the mercy seat, right? And Jesus sits on the mercy seat. It was in the middle of the camps, right? The camps were, the people were counted, and it made a cross. In the middle was the tabernacle and the glory of the Lord, the presence of God, right? So the Ark of the Covenant was in the Holy of Holies, and they used to throw the sacrifice blood on it, right? Behold the hand, behold the nail, right? And who sits on the mercy seats? Jesus Christ, right? The mediator between man and God, the high priest, right? The Holy of Holies, right? We look at this and we think about the Ark of the Covenant, how it is a symbol, an example for us to learn, right? It says in Jeremiah, right? Jeremiah looked forward to Israel's ultimate restoration in this chapter, marked by the gathering in the land, which is Israel, right? And by the presence of the Lord himself, not merely their representation of God, seen in the Ark of the Covenant of the Lord, right? So, right, it's a representative, it's a symbol, right? An example of what we're supposed to do, right? The Jews were supposed to do in Israel, gather together, right, in the presence of God, and then they were supposed to be priests to the nations and go out and bring people back to God. But the Ark of the Covenant was the presence of God, right? And they would carry, the Levites were the only ones who could carry it. It represents us walking in the presence of God in holiness, separated from the world. And we're priests to go preach to the nations and bring them back to God. In Genesis, God separated their tongues in what we call the Tower of Babel. Now he sends out the Jews through Abraham, right, to bring them back to him and under his name, right, in obedience to him, not in rebellion, like what we've seen in the Tower of Babel. So, what is it? The Ark of the Covenant. If you notice, they don't really talk about the Ark of the Covenant. They already sacrificed the red heifer in Israel. They're talking about the third temple, but no one talks about the Ark of the Covenant, because it represents Jesus on the mercy seat in the heaven. Amen.